This may be a controversial one. Roll that intro. What's up, guys? AC here from AC Content with another video. I'd like to apologize for the crappy audio, but I'm currently waiting on a new mic to arrive. And who knows, maybe I'll do a review on it when I get it. But for today's video, I'm gonna be listing my top 10 MCU movies. I'm gonna start off with the honorable mentions, which for some reason or another, they didn't make the top 10. Which isn't to say that they're bad at all. This is opinion based, so if you don't like my list, it's all good. It's an opinion. Let me know your list in the comments down below. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. The first honorable mention is Marvel's The Avengers. The first team up movie, but let's just say it's not the best. Nothing happens basically up until like the 50-minute mark, at least nothing exciting. And you know, it's basically just the team up scenes, you know, where they're posing in front of the camera. The second honorable mention, Ant-Man. Funny, good action, and a refreshing change of grandness of scale in the movies. It's good to see that they're scaling down. Not every movie needs to be a world threat, you know. It's good, it's refreshing. And for the last honorable mention, we have Avengers Age of Ultron. I actually really enjoy this movie, but I can see the flaws in it, so that's why it doesn't make the top 10. It's good to see like friction in the group, see that they're not like this holier than thou group, you know, that's not ever gonna break up. They're human. Most of them are human, and if they're not human, like Thor, they've got human qualities, and it's good to see. On to the list. Number 10, Guardians of the Galaxy. This movie is really good. This movie is funny. It has great action. Visually, it's stunning. Which all the things that I just listed, you're gonna hear a lot of it because that's basically every Marvel movie. And yeah, we basically got to see the universal scale, the galactic scale of the MCU. Where we were introduced to the Infinity Stones basically in this movie, and you know, Peter Quill, Rocket Raccoon. We have a raccoon with a machine gun. They made that happen. Number 9, we have the first Iron Man. Really good movie, solid start to the MCU. It basically started the whole formula of like the origin story for the characters, and it's not bad at all. Jon Favreau did a great job with this movie, and it was perfect casting. Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, that was money right there. Nobody thought it was gonna work out, and it did. And not only did it work, he is basically one of the biggest movie stars right now thanks to that movie. Number 8, Doctor Strange. Again, another origin story for a Marvel Cinematic Universe character, but it's visually amazing. This is one of the best, the most visually stunning movies in the entire MCU catalog, and that's 23 movies. That is 23 movies, and this one manages to stand out the most visually wise. It's not gonna be like a game changer at all. It's not gonna be like something brand new. Again, it's a formula. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But it's really good. It's really good. Benedict Cumberbatch did a great job as Stephen Strange. The Dormammu scene was great. It's funny. It's really good. Number 7, Black Panther. This movie was part of a freaking movement. We have one of the best origin stories in Marvel. This movie is great. It's awesome action. Killmonger was one of the best villains in the whole MCU, which isn't saying a lot, but still, he is top 3. He is top 3 definitely. Every scene where Black Panther gets to interact with Killmonger is just awesome, and the technology, the whole movie, I can't praise it enough. I'm trying not to be very like spoilery in this list, but I'm just listing why I love this movie. Number 6, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Might be controversial to put it this low on the list. This is one of my favorite movies, but man, the top 6 was very hard to place. And this movie, like I said, is one of my favorites. It's a spy thriller. This is where you see Chris Evans take a hold of the character. This movie was astounding. I saw it like 3 times in the theater. The whole Winter Soldier, Bucky issues. Wow, this movie is good. They introduced Falcon in it. We get to see a lot more Black Widow. The whole shield being taken down from the inside thanks to Hydra. The elevator scene, that elevator fight scene. Wow. Like I said, this movie is one of the best. On to the next one. Number 5, Captain America: Civil War. This movie was a game changer. They reintroduced SpiderMan. I don't know if you know how big that was, that they reintroduced Spider-Man, and they did it right. They made Spider-Man right. This movie is not just Spider-Man. That was one of the best parts in the whole movie, but the whole dynamic that the heroes are on opposing sides. We get introduced to Black Panther here. Like I said, they reintroduced Spider-Man. We get to see Vision in action. We get to see the both sides. Rhodey when he falls. That the whole Iron Man versus Captain America and Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes, that fight. Wow, this movie is just great. If you haven't seen it, what are you waiting for? This movie's great. Number 4, Avengers Endgame, the most recent Avengers movie to be released. It is an awesome movie. Basically, it's a fun movie up until like the halfway mark. After the halfway mark, that's when the movie picks up really, because the whole action when Thanos actually gets there and you know it hits the fan, that's when basically the movie gets really good. You get to see the whole MCU basically take on Thanos and his army. Wow, that the payoff. I am Iron Man. This movie will live on forever as one of the best movies, and it's only number 4 on this list. That's how good the other 3 movies are. Number 3, Thor Ragnarok. The best Thor movie, the funniest Thor movie, the most fun Thor movie. Chris Hemsworth had a ball making this movie, and you can actually tell. He is so comfortable in this movie, more comfortable than the first and second Thor movie by far. And his chemistry with Tom Hiddleston as Loki is just crazy good. It's so awesome. It's so funny. You get to see the Hulk be the Hulk for the majority of this movie, and it's just really good. The movie is just really, really good. Like I said, to me, it's top 3 MCU movies. Come at me. Number 2, Spider-Man: Far From Home. The best Spider-Man movie, in my opinion, to date. That is including the Sam Raimi movies, which I know Spider-Man 2 is hailed as one of the best comic book movies of all time, but I still think this movie is the best interpretation of Spider-Man. This movie was really good. They have a great villain in Mysterio, which is played by Jake Gyllenhaal, and like I said, visually stunning. The movie is really funny. The side characters are really funny. They get time to shine. The whole Peter trying to smooth over MJ is just really good. And that Mysterio scene where he takes and gives illusions to Peter Parker is just wow. It's something out of a video game. I remember when I saw it in theaters and it was just amazing. My jaw dropped the whole scene. And we get to see Spider-Man take up the mantle as Tony Stark's successor, basically. And that's good. That's great, because if you're gonna like have somebody be Tony Stark's successor, it should be the person he was mentored to. So Marvel did a great job. Kevin Feige did a great job in that movie, and I'm glad to see that Disney and Marvel are gonna keep making more Spider-Man movies, because I do not trust Sony at all. Number 1, Avengers Infinity War. In my opinion, the best MCU movie to this date, the best Avengers movie to this date. The movie from beginning to end is non-stop action. You start off in Thor's ship and you see Thanos wrecked it. You get hit in the heart from the get-go with that Loki scene. The whole like dynamics, you get all these unlikely pairings of superheroes, which is fan service because everybody wanted to see those characters meet up, and it did not disappoint. It delivered. It was on point. This movie is amazing. That ending, when you manage to leave an audience dead silent, you could drop a pin and hear it in that theater. You know what scene I'm talking about. You should have gone for the head. Great cliffhangers make great movies. That's why The Empire Strikes Back is still Star Wars' best movie. And that's why, in my opinion, Avengers Infinity War is the best MCU movie. Like I said, this is all subjective. This is opinion based. I would love to see your list. Let me know in the comments down below. But with that said, thanks for watching. Click like and subscribe for more great content like this. Keep it real, stay safe. I'm AC. I'll see you next video. AC out.